So, gotta got the string. So, part 3 is about people who don't believe in God or don't have a religion. I just find that very fascinating because the power of prayer and the power of God, He really does protect you. At the old house, I should have done a lot more praying. I know I pray every now and then, but I should have done a lot more praying. Unfortunately, we had a relative that had bad energy, very negative energy. And one thing you have to understand with negative energy is that it manifests itself to something terrible, something horrible. Because stuff was starting falling off the walls. Cats are starting. We had 3 cats at the time. They start tripping. One time in the laundry room, we had like a glass ceiling light, and you have to unscrew it on the top of the ceiling to take this glass thing out. Well, a spirit just went boom, crash it. It was loud, and we went downstairs. I went downstairs and saw there was glass everywhere. My poor cat Onyx, he was such afraid. He couldn't even move. Make it more weird and interesting that the washing machine, it had the digital numbers and stuff like that. It was started acting weird. I was talking to my friend Matthew about the experience what was going on in the house. And the spirit, I end up saying, I don't know how old it is. And the next thing I know, the dryer machine, the digital numbers turned to the letter 10 years old. It's a 10YR. I kid you not, I'm not making this up. I wish I had a video camera at the time. I would love to prove it. And the reason why all these bad things were happening in our house is because there was 3 reasons. One, we had a relative who just very negative, and evil, bad spirits love negative energy. They manifest themselves in there, and they will stay in there as long as that negative energy is there. Second, my dumb sister and her ex-boyfriend, well, her boyfriend, but it's her ex now, decided to do an EVP section. Now, if you know, EVP, they're not to be played with, because many paranormal investigators say that if you do that, you're inviting something in your home or whatever you're at. So, recommending not to do that. Well, my dumb sister and her ex-boyfriend end up doing that. And they let me listen to the voice, and it sounded like a little girl. I freak out. I told all of them, let's sit in a circle and pray. They thought I was cuckoo crazy. So, we're in there, we're praying, and I feel a little goodness, but it didn't work. Why? Because, for one, they didn't take the prayer too seriously. 2, they didn't believe more in God, have more faith in God. And 3, they ended up telling me that it was her ex-boyfriend making that voice. I said, I don't think that was him. They say, yes, it was him. I said, I don't think so. I really don't. Because all of a sudden, ever since the EVP section that they 2 idiots did, we started having stuff dropping on the walls. I started hearing weird voices in the basement. I started seeing shadow people in the basement. We have a closet door on the wall where we put our decorations and whatever else we have. We put it in this closet on this wall. It's like underneath the stairs. And one day some spirit got so pissed off, he opened the door and slammed the door. And I said, whoever in here, you're no longer need to stay here. You need to get out of here. I had it worse. Everybody was upstairs on the 3rd floor. I was living in the basement. So I had it a lot worse. And I don't know why the spirits that tend to stay in the basement then going up to the 3rd floor, 2nd floor. Because like I said, I was hearing all kinds of noises down there. I was seeing shadow people down there, doors slamming. When I took a shower one day, there were 2 big left hands on my mirror. Just press it like that. I took a picture and I showed my mom and sister. They still didn't believe that was a spirit. They believed that was my hand. I'm like, my hand is small. I'm 4'10". This is somebody at least who are 6 foot to 7 feet tall with huge hands. And I wish I had that picture too. It freaked me out. I'm like, what in the world? So this thing came in my bathroom when I was taking a shower. My mom and sister didn't believe me. So, unfortunately, I think they were mostly in denial. Because some people don't, that's the worst thing you can do. When it comes to spirits, is deny they do not exist. Because the more, for some strange reason, the more you deny they do not exist, the more they're going to be more active, more aggressive, and be more noticeable. So when you know it does exist, it sort of kind of like calm down. It depends what kind of spirit. But these spirits, because I called my basement the subway train spirit, because I don't know what kind of spirit I would get in. There would be a quiet one, there would be a loud one, there's just one passing through. I was guilty one day, I don't know why, but I was just looking at videos about ghost stories and all kinds of ghost stuff. I guess the spirits down there in that basement didn't appreciate it. I think they took it as I was doing it as a joke or something like that. And I wasn't really doing it as a joke. I was really, was, I guess, interested in it, and I guess to defend them. So I went on my knees, and I prayed, and I asked God to protect me. But I also told the spirits I do apologize that I offended anybody. Before I did all of that, because one night I was sitting in my bed watching TV, and all of a sudden I heard this loud growling noise. It scared the shit out of me. I ran up the stairs so damn fast. My mom and sister was on the couch and they were looking at me like, what's wrong with you? I said, I heard something downstairs in the basement. It was like a growl noise down there. And then once again, they did not believe me. So I went back downstairs. I was praying the whole time when I went downstairs. Yeah, the basement was not so much fun. Those spirits were just off the chain. And then we finally moved out. But because of the negative energy of the one relative that was staying with us, then my stupid sister did that EVP thing. That's just a whole bunch of mess just ready to contradict, So, what I'm basically saying here is that when you have God by your side, or any kind of religion by your side, along this positive and good, these experiences will happen to you. Now, you can't control man, that's for sure. You can't control them. That's unfortunately. We have some sick individual, some twisted individual, and some demonic individual people walking on this earth. And the only thing you can do is stay alert, aware, and just be cautious. You don't have to be paranoia or anything like that. Just be cautious. Just watch every daggone thing. I'll be back.